they are empowered to take proactive measures.
Many frauds are taking place in online shopping. So, what precaution should be taken by the consumers?
Now, this clause says sellers beware.
Is CCPA actually protecting consumers proactively?
So, should you be spending over 2000 rupees for this medicine?
So, the Consumer Protection Act of 2019 assigns specific roles for district collectors and others to protect and safeguard consumer rights. What is the role of the civil servants to protect consumer rights? So, this is a news to me. This is I haven't known as a. So,
Yeah,
how can we involve the collectors?
civil servants have a very important role to play
Yeah.
in the entire consumer protection process.
Yeah. Okay.
One is the Central Consumer Protection Authority, which is
Yeah.
supposed to take up class action to protect, uh, safeguard interests of large number of consumers. That that is made of civil servants. They're all civil servants.
Yeah.
Chief Commissioner and commissioners and DG investigation and others. So they are empowered to take proactive measures.
Yeah.
They are civil servants. Then in every state, at the national level, we are supposed to have Central Consumer Protection Council.
Yeah.
At the state level, we are supposed to have State Consumer Protection Council,
Yeah.
which is chaired by
Yeah.
State Consumer Minister, and which will have Secretary of the concerned Department of Consumer Affairs
Yeah.
and all other official and non-official stakeholders.
Yeah.
These committees are supposed to meet twice in a year,
Yeah.
and they are supposed to be advisory bodies. They are supposed to advise on protection and promotion of consumer rights.
Yeah. Okay. So,
But most states have not set up these bodies.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Even if they set up, they never meet.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. ठीक है.
At the district level, they are supposed to have a district consumer protection council,
Hmm.
which is chaired by the district collector.
Yeah. Okay. Hmm.
That is also supposed to meet twice in a year.
Hmm.
And it is supposed to have all stakeholders as members.
Yeah.
So, when I went to these states, Uttarakhand and Gujarat,
Yeah.
I interacted with their deputy commissioners,
Yeah.
and I found that they were not aware, not only that this body has not been set up, this
Yeah.
council has
Yeah.
not been,
Okay.
they were not aware that they have any role in consumer protection.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And when I sensitized them,
Yeah.
they said, okay, I never knew we can do all this.
Yeah.
Because about 50% cases in consumer forums, consumer commissions,
Yeah.
they relate to government service providers.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
It may be regarding electricity, it may be
yeah.
regarding hospitals, it may be regarding train, bus, transport, railways, it may be regarding banks, banking
Yeah.
services,
Yeah.
it may be regarding postal services.
Yeah. Okay.
This maybe, so 50% cases. So if they have all those service providers on board and have a review of those cases in their uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
twice in a year
Yes.
meeting,
Yeah.
then the problems can be resolved.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
can
Hmm.
they can see why it is happening
Yeah.
and how to get over this problem.
Yeah. Okay.
Why people are being forced to go to court,
Yeah.
to consumer forum.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So uh, basically, it's to set up those councils. That is also the role of civil servants.
Hmm.
Once they know the importance, they will do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then to
Ma'am, do you have any this thing of
them,
how many states there are consumer forums now, or is it there in all the states?
they are there in all the states.
Yeah.
Every state and every district
Yeah.
by and large, has now Consumer Forum has been in the new act.
Yeah.
It is designated as Consumer Commission.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. ठीक है.
Okay.
And same, okay. Next question is regarding this online sales. So, in the last 2 years, due to the pandemic, this online sales have gone up, and especially the online grocery sales. According to studies, like the online grocery sales are expected to go up by one 1310 billion by 226, like in next
Hmm.
4 years. Okay.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
had registered a growth of about 60% in 2020. So it's rapidly increasing, and so in that, not only the product, the payment methods are also come under scrutiny. The consumers have problem with the payment gateway also, the products they get, also the delivery system, so many other problems are there. So many frauds are taking place in online shopping. So what precautions? So not only the grocery products, they shop for garments, for electronic goods, grocery, there's gadgets, kitchen gadgets, and medicines also nowadays. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so many different so many, almost all the services they are getting online. So many frauds are taking place in online shopping. So what precaution should be taken by the consumers?
See, the only answer to this is consumer awareness.
Yeah.
Because, as I said, now we have very a progressive law. Consumer Protection Act
Yeah.
9, 2019 is very progressive.
Yeah.
And we have e-commerce rules
Yeah.
2020
Mm-hmm.
government has issued. So there are large number of requirements, compliances, which every e-commerce platform has to comply.
Yeah.
For example, they need to have a grievance officer. They need to send an acknowledgement of each complaint within 48 hours.
Okay. Huh.
They need to resolve all complaints within 1 month.
Yeah.
They need to provide contact details of the concerned officers,
Yeah.
address and email and telephone number.
Yeah.
And if the company, because e-commerce has made it possible, you can place an order to a company which is anywhere else in the world,
Yeah.
operating from some other shores in the world.
Yeah.
So they need to provide details of their local importer.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
They need to provide details of refund and return policy. They need to provide details about country of origin.
Yeah.
They need to this fake reviews. Many a times consumers base their decision on the basis of reviews.
Yeah.
It was observed that sometimes fake reviews, companies manipulate reviews.
Yeah. Yeah.
So fake reviews have been banned. Misleading advertisements have been banned. Yeah. So basically, there are duplicate websites, like for example Flipkart. Flipkart में K है, KART.
Yeah.
है. But maybe there are duplicate websites, CART.
Yeah.
So it's very easy for consumers to be duped.
Yeah.
So consumer education, the answer lies in consumer education,
Uh-huh.
that you make well-informed decision,
Yeah.
compare, search, research,
Yeah.
make well-informed decisions, then you are not likely to be a victim of, see, the compliances with the laws.
Yeah.
That product is complying with the laws of the country, because now laws are progressive.
Yeah.
But people still try to, after all, fraudsters are there everywhere.
Yeah.
So if consumers are unaware, they take advantage of that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. ठीक है. So
Okay.
people have to be aware. That is the
That
basic
is the
thing.
basic thing. That is
Yeah.
the
We
basic
have to
thing.
get educated. So
Yeah.
the Consumer Protection Act 2019 has introduced the Central Consumer Protection Authority under Section 10 of the Act, with the aim to proactively protect consumers from
Hmm.
unfair trade practices, false and
Huh.
misleading advertisements, etc. Is CCPA actually protecting consumers proactively?
They are made to, they have been set up
Yeah,
to safeguard interests of consumers in a
yeah,
proactive manner,
yeah,
like the best institutions in the world.
yeah,
And it is part of our 2019 Consumer Protection Act.
yeah,
And it has actually been set up in July 2020.
yeah,
And to the best of my knowledge, they've not yet appointed full-time officers, at least not in senior positions. So the chief commissioner is additional secretary in Department of Consumer Affairs,
yeah,
and some of the existing officers like that have been made commissioners
yeah,
and other. So they are doing this for the time being, and therefore we don't see much impact. But they have issued some notices to e-commerce platforms.
yeah,
They have issued some notices to, as you saw, misleading advertisements, Naptol and Sensodyne.
yeah,
They have been issuing advisories from time to time about immunity-based boosting claims,
yeah,
which were made in Corona times.
yeah,
So they've been doing this, but they are capable of doing much more.
yeah, okay,
We really hope
okay,
that in due course
yeah,
they will be
yeah,
well staffed with full-time officers.
yeah, okay.
They will do justice with their role.
Okay, okay, thank you. Okay, ma'am. So, is product liability covered under Consumer Protection Act? If yes, are these provisions being used for the benefit of consumers?
See, product liability is definitely covered under the Act. This is again one of the progressive clauses which have been introduced in the Act.
Yeah,
And let me give you one good example of product liability from USA.
yeah,
The Supreme Court in United States, they imposed a penalty of 2.1 billion US dollars
yeah,
worth damages on J&J, Johnson and Johnson.
yeah, yeah, huh?
You might have heard
Yeah, yeah,
this.
yes. Mm.
For why? Because uh, many women have had complained that J&J's baby powder and other talcum products,
Yeah,
they had caused ovarian cancer to them.
yeah,
Powders, talcum, that is a mineral asbestos. It has asbestos and other things
yeah,
which are supposed to be carcinogenic.
yeah,
So in India also it might be happening, but nobody goes to court for these
yeah,
reasons. And our courts, even if somebody goes, courts don't come out with that kind of judgment. But in USA, uh, this such cases go on,
yeah,
and consumers get benefit of the provisions in the law.
mm-hmm.
So that is the extent of benefit that consumers can get under product liability clauses.
Yeah,
That if some harm has been caused to you
yeah,
because of product liability, because of a product,
mm.
something wrong, something being wrong in the product, then you can sue that company and claim damages, product liability.
Yeah, okay,
But even I know earlier, our earlier act also had some provisions
yeah,
like misleading advertisements के लिए था, that corrective advertisement consumer commissions can order, consumer forums could also order
yeah,
corrective advertisement.
yeah,
If full page ad has been misleading, has been found misleading, then they could order that same size, same prominence ad
Mm-hmm.
should be given to correct the
Yeah,
mistake.
that's what I was asking you. How?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So that provision was there, but it was never used.
yeah.
Hmm.
So, yeah,
There were provisions that consumer commissions or consumer forums could ask a company to withdraw their product or to stop manufacturing a product
yeah,
if it was found unsafe.
yeah,
But they never did that. What they did was that
yeah,
if a consumer went with a product which has done some harm,
yeah,
they imposed a penalty of petty penalties were
yeah.
imposed. Yeah. So basically, I would say that it's a wonderful provision.
Mm.
It's a, so far we used to say that buyer beware. Now this clause says sellers beware.
Yeah, yeah,
Eh, sellers have to ensure that their product does not cause any kind of damage to
yeah.
the consumers.
Okay. So,
To what
can you
extent?
file online complaint in this consumer commission? How?
Yeah.
Yeah, how we can file the complaint?
Uh, yeah, this they have a platform e-dakhil,
Yeah,
eh?
yeah,
E-dakhil, DAAKHIL.
yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
And if you go to the website of just Google e-dakhil, it will take you to the right website.
Yeah,
But even NCDRC website,
yeah.
they have guidelines about how to file online case.
Ma'am, it's only for Delhi or it's for
No, it
nationally?
is for the entire country. It is for the entire country.
Yeah,
And I think, though it's still work in progress,
yeah,
so some states have set up, some states are in the process.
yeah,
So it's wonderful provision which has been activated by several states.
yeah,
And I think thousands of cases have also been filed through
yeah,
this Dakhil platform.
yeah,
So this has made so filing through e-dakhil and hearing through video conference.
yeah,
These two things have made it simpler.
yeah,
But I would like to say that people should treat consumer forum as a last resort.
yeah,
They should avoid being exploited by making informed decision.
yeah,
And if at all they have suffered a setback,
yeah,
then there are other channels like National Consumer Helpline is there.
yeah,
About 70 to 80% cases get resolved through National Consumer Helpline.
yeah,
And just you need to telephone them and register your case. Then there are sectors under which ombudsmen have been set up.
yeah,
If it's a case of banking or insurance,
yeah,
uh, even in the area of electricity, there is ombudsman.
yeah,
So ombudsman can help you. These are easy within a month or two. You get relief.
yeah,
So you should treat a consumer forum as a last resort. You should avoid being trapped, and if you are trapped,
yeah,
then National Consumer Helpline has been is very easy option.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, how can we can to conclude it? I think that the main point we can conclude from this interview is that customer has to be informed. Yeah, they have to
Yeah.
be educated
I, yeah,
about.
I'll just give you one example to
Yeah,
conclude that as a consumer, we need to know how to read in between the lines.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I'll give you one example of Nutrilite.
yeah,
Nutrilite is a supplement
yeah,
being sold by Amway. One bottle costs 2,229 rupees.
yeah,
and they claim that it's being promoted through various celebrity faces,
Yeah.
and uh, lots of for your good health and well-being it's
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
recommended.
Yeah.
So just it has number of ingredients. We did analysis, and I'm just sharing one example
Yeah.
that one tablet of one capsule of Nutrilite has 200 mg of calcium,
Yeah.
and RD of calcium is 600 mg.
Yeah.
So it just gives a small fraction of that.
Yeah.
If you take a glass of milk, you get 525 mg of calcium.
Yeah.
If you take one humble banana,
Yeah.
you get 364 mg of
Yeah.
calcium,
So
which
yeah.
is much more than you get in Nutrilite.
Yeah.
So should you be spending over 2000 rupees for this medicine?
Mm-hmm.
So people need to analyze the ingredients,
Yeah.
see what it offers, how it helps,
Yeah.
is it worth spending their hard-earned money,
Yeah.
and then only make their purchase decisions.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Hmm.
ma'am, how do you define this consumer justice? In,
Con- See, consumer justice defines all walks of our life.
yeah.
Eh, That consumer issues, consumer protection, they are all pervasive.
Yeah.
We become consumer from the moment we are born or
Yeah.
even conceived till the time we hit the grave.
Yeah.
We are consumers. And if we don't get clean water, that's a violation of consumer right.
Yeah.
If you don't get clean air,
Yeah.
that is also violation of consumer right.
Yeah.
Whether it is education or health, you go to hospital, you buy food items, you
Yeah.
go to a restaurant, everywhere you are a consumer.
Yeah. Okay.
And you carry your rights along with you.
Yeah. Okay. So one last question. So actually, tomorrow, day after tomorrow means it's a social justice day on Sunday. So
Yeah.
is there a connection between social justice and consumer rights? I see a slight connection. I feel like that's
See, consumers are part of society.
yeah.
So everything that consumer forums are doing,
Yeah.
that is for social justice.
Yeah.
Everything that various organizations are doing,
Yeah.
that is for social justice. If Consumers India is taking up campaigns for enlightening consumers,
Yeah.
that is for social justice.
Yeah.
Making people aware so that they don't get exploited.
Yeah.
That is social justice.
Yeah.
So all these campaigns are for social justice. And let me tell you, we have major campaigns about unethical medical practices,
Yeah.
about in Consumers India,
Yeah.
about access to affordable drugs,
Yeah.
about stop misleading advertisements,
Yeah.
about stop junk food,
Yeah.
about consumer justice.
Mm-hmm.
So all these things, all these campaigns, they are for social justice,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
social justice, like consumer protection, is very broad term.
Yeah.
We cannot limit it to a particular segment of society.
Yeah. Okay.
Each and every person, irrespective of age, caste, religion,
Yeah.
is a consumer
Yeah. Okay.
and deserves to be respected as a consumer.
Yeah. Okay.
Rights have to be safeguarded.
Okay.
But in this case, we need to know how to safeguard our rights.
Yeah. Okay.
And if they are not safeguarded, then what to do?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
This we need to know.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for your giving us this your valuable time.
Yeah.
So I have been also part of your internship, and that was very very informative, and that had helped me in a lot of way. And
Yeah.
so, all the best for you and your interns and all the work that you are doing. And I
Yeah,
hope
thank you.
this interview is very useful for the consumers, and they
Uh,
understand how to get educated and how to get
yeah.
uh, their rights and their
Thank you,
problems solved.
Ansi. Thank you.